there's a bruise on my eyes that won't go away. But the amber on the cedar deck is begging me to stay. I'm staying. I'm unbuttoning the stress, kicking off the polished leather shoes, trading the phantom ringtone for a simpler kind of blues. The dust is dancing in the light against the office wall, watching the ego shatter in the golden hour fall. The ice is shifting in the glass, the simple steady room, finding the ghost of a person in a life that's finally mine. Oh, it's after 5 Pacific, the sky is turning gold, a story of the evening, Scotty to unfold. No more deadlines screaming, no more I need to know, just the sound of the tide and the wholeness where it flows. The PCH is a vein of red lights bleeding out in the sun, but I'm standing on a cedar deck, counting what I haven't won. Not today. The smell of salt is cutting through the metallic taste of the day, while the city lights flicker like they're trying to run away. I got a cold glass and a heart that's finally starting to ache, letting the rhythm of the water be the only thing to break. After 5, after 5, after 5, after 5, after 5, after 5, after 5 Pacific time. The lights are still there. Leaning on the railing while the shadows start to climb, watching the sirens fade away in record time. Let them go. Leaning on the railing while the shadows start to climb, watching the sirens fade away in record time. Let them go. The neighbor's wind chime is out of tune, and I love the way it breaks, like all the simple, messy, beautiful mistakes. The skyline's turning amber, a bit of flickering lights, but I'm staying in the warm of these early coastal nights. There's a soft white curtain dancing in the doorway's frame, and I'm finally forgetting the rules of the game. Catching a balcony breeze, letting the spirit ease, watching the city lights sink below the trees. No more crowded streets, no more push and shove, just a human running style and a view I love. My feet tap on your lips and my head is in the clouds, 100 feet above all the noise and the crowd. So light, the ocean's just a line where the blue meets the black, and I'm never gonna let the busy ever find its way back. I got a radio playing something low and far away, a perfect end to a long and heavy-handed day. How can they breathe? Taking the ease, just stay. How can they breathe? How can they breathe? Taking the ease, just stay, just stay. feel how cold the sand is? Don't move. The silver phone is pulling back, leaving the earth bone dry. I'm watching the reflection of the moon moving in your eye, so close. My shoulders touching yours, a line of heat in the night chill. While the city on the ridge is standing perfectly still. The water's a mile away now, a thin line on the floor. I've forgotten what I was even afraid of a moment before. There's a piece of driftwood between us, smoothed by the salt in the years. And the silence is finally louder than all of my fears. In these low-tide conversations where the world stays out, no more hiding the heartbeat, no more room for the doubt. The sand is soft and empty, and your hand is warm in mine, telling the stories we finally had the time to find. Low-tide conversations, yeah, the ocean's at a distance, and I'm finally right by your side. You're drawing circles in the wet grip with a steady, slow thumb, watching the orange lights of the pier and how far we'd be close. So real. No checking the phone, no waiting for the morning light. Just the salt on your skin and the hollow of the light. Everything we didn't say when the tide was high and loud is finally coming out now, away from the crowd. Vulnerability is a coastline, and I'm standing on the edge, making a promise. I'm finally ready to pledge in these low-tide conversations where the world stays out. No more hiding the heartbeat, no more room for the doubt. The sand is soft and empty, and your hand is warm in mine, telling the stories we finally had the time to find. Low-tide conversations that the world go under the purple sky. Now I know we're the only ones here. Low-tide conversations that the world go. Now I know we're the only ones here. The string lights are humming against the old wooden fence, making the world feel small and the friendship feel dense. I'm unlacing my boots by the garden gate, leaving the needs and the must-dos to wait. The grill's got a scent of charcoal and lime, and nobody's checking the pulse of the time. There's a mismatched chair for everyone who shows, and a different kind of light that only this garden knows. Under the paper lantern sky, where the worries go to die, just a circle of stories and a low burn kind of high. No more looking for a stage and no more acting for a crowd, just the whisper of the leaves and a laugh that's just too loud. Yeah, we're glowing in the dark under a paper lantern sky. Yeah, yeah, you're leaning back with building a brand, just a bunch of real souls with a drink in the hand. Yeah. Oh, hey, hey, oh, oh, yeah. Oh, hey, hey, oh, yeah. Under the paper lantern sky, where the worries go to die, just a circle of stories and a low burn kinda high. No more looking for a stage and no more acting for a crowd, just the whisper of the leaves and a laugh that's just too loud. Yeah, we're glowing in the dark under a paper lantern sky. Yeah, we're glowing in the dark under a paper lantern sky. Paper lantern sky. Oh, right. Oh, oh, the candles are lit. It's alright. Oh, 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 but we're alright. Oh, oh,
The Phantom. A phantom vibration is humming in my empty palm. A tiny digital ghost poisoning a calm. It's still there.
Turn the folding for a piece of cold black glass, watching the minutes like a funeral procession pass. The inbox is screaming through the wood of the door. I don't even know what I'm winning anymore. There's a hole in the evening where the urgent used to be, and the silence is starting
To look a lot like me. There is nothing urgent tonight, no fire left to fight. Just a sinking feeling of be lost in a light. The deadline is a hangman, the clock is a broken spine. Underneath the weight of a life that isn't mine. Of a life that isn't mine. The velvet in the chair feels like a trap I designed. A beautiful prison for a tired kind of mind. Hold on.
I'm not optimizing, I'm just trying to survive the quiet. A women rebellion against the digital riot. No notifications, just the blood in my ears and the honest sound of my own hidden fears. There is nothing urgent tonight, no fire left to fight. Just a sinking feeling of being lost in the light. The deadline is a hang and the clock is a broken spine. Underneath the weight of a life that isn't mine. With nothing urgent, no more calls. The silence is
vibration. The phantom. The phantom. The phantom vibration is humming in my empty palm. The phantom vibration is humming in my empty palm. The phantom vibration is humming in my empty palm. A tiny echo ghost poisoning the calm. The phantom vibration. The phantom vibration is humming in my empty palm. A tiny digital ghost poisoning the calm. The phantom vibration. 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 The phantom. The phantom vibration. 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 The phantom. The phantom vibration is humming in my empty palm. The phantom vibration. 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 The phantom vibration.
Your hair is still there, dark against the white of your shirt, tracing the watermarks down to where the sandals hit the dirt. The breeze is a cool hand pressing against the heat of the day, watching the orange fire of the sun start to bleed away. There's a silence between us that doesn't need to be filled, just the sound of the world finally starting to be still. There's a blue on the water that looks like a path to the moon, and I'm feeling that the night is coming a minute too soon. I can see the salt on your shoulder, sparkling in the last of the light, a memory to hold before we walk into the night. No more looking for a reason, no more asking for a sign, just the taste of the sea and your heart beating next to mine. Shoulder to shoulder, yeah, we're caught in the chemistry under a lavender sky. You're leaning back on your elbows, sand sticking to your skin, watching the first of the harbor lights begin to kick in. We're not making a plan or fixing what's already done, just a couple of ghosts chasing the ghost of the sun. The air is getting heavy with the smell of jasmine and brine, and I'm finally okay with the way the stars align. just a taste of the sea, and your heart beating next to mine. Salt on your shoulder, rhythm of the feet, so sweet. Just a chemistry. Watching the colors bleed out in a slow motion blur, leaving the world exactly the way we were. No more getting ahead or making regret, just the beauty of the light in the slow burning fade. The horizon is melting, a finally allowed to keep falling into the evening, where the silence is deep. Oh, the slow burn horizon is sinking away, lost in the echoes of a perfect day. No more searching the sky, no more needing to know, just letting the spirit submerge in the glow. Yeah. Whoa, yeah. Whoa, yeah. Hold it out. Hold it out. Yeah. Whoa. The orange rim on the glass is glowing like a neon sign, tracing the shadows as they stretch out in a long, thin line. The warmth is still sitting on the back of my neck and my hands, while the tide is writing secrets in the cooling coastal sands. I'm not ready for the streetlights or the end of the day. I'm looking for a reason for the light to stay. There's an amber haze hanging over the edge of the street, and a rhythm in the air that's finally feeling complete. Give me one more golden hour before the world goes gray. One more minute of the crimson, keep the night at bay. We're glowing in the copper, we're floating in the heat with the sound of the ocean and a heartbeat on the beat. Yeah, just give me one more golden hour before it's gone. One more golden hour before it's gone. Saw the neighbor's cat stalking through the tall dry grass, watching the slow motion magic of the moments as they pass. The air is getting sweet with the scent of a backyard grill, and for a second the entire planet is standing still. We're not waiting for tomorrow or living in the past, just holding on to the beauty and making the honey last. If I could put a lock on the sky, I'd throw away the key and stay right here, exactly where we're meant to be. Give me one more golden hour before the world goes gray. One more minute of the crimson, keep the night at bay. We're glowing in the copper, we're floating in the heat with the sound of the ocean and a heartbeat on the beat. Yeah, just give me one more golden hour before it's gone. There's a fraying thread on the cuff of this denim sleeve, a little piece of a summer I'm forced to leave, but I can't stay. There's a cold spot on my blanket, right where you used to sit, staring at the driftwood embers, wondering why I lit it. The salt is a sting on my skin, not a coastal kiss. Watching the tide come in to wash away the things I'll miss. The horizon is a jagged line cutting the sky in two, and I'm just the debris left behind by you. Driftwood and then I'm fade to gray, watching the last of the gold slipping away. It's a heartfelt kinda heavy, a wound that looks light, just holding on to the edge of a goddamn night. I found a smooth out bottle cap buried deep in the grit, a souvenir of a night that I'm trying to forget, but I won't. No scrolling for the likes, just the weight of the regret, watching the ocean come for everything we haven't lost yet. It's a quiet existential loneliness under a beautiful moon, and I'm realizing now we left this beach, I'm in it too soon. Driftwood and then I'm fade to gray, watching the last of the gold slipping away. It's a heartfelt kinda heavy, a wound that looks like just holding on to the edge of a goddamn night. Driftwood and Denim, why did you go with things we don't say? Driftwood, why it's still cold. Driftwood and Denim fade to gray, watching the last of the cold. Driftwood and Denim, why did you go? The things we don't say. Driftwood, Driftwood and Denim. Run out of the
fire is a small, bleeding eye in the black of the dunes, while the harbor lights, they look like a row of teeth from here. So cold. The white foam is a ghost line, screaming along the shore. I'm not looking for a way home anymore. Just a string of diamonds, or maybe just a string of lies, scattered on the edge so these dark and empty skies. Lights along the coast, fading kind of ghosts, watching the world staying still. Lights along the coast, the thing I fear the most, fade into the dark, if you will.
turn, but the snare trails are heavily distorted and pan wildly from left to right. The music glitches into silence at random intervals, making the listener feel lost inside the echo. Enters, but its pitch shifted to sound mournful and slightly dissonant. Are they getting closer? Or am I just drifting out?
Lights along the coast, everything we were is just a disguise. The sound of it more aggressive, drowning out the music, then abruptly cuts to total silence. Lights along the coast, it's just a disguise. Gets louder and more aggressive, drowning out the music, then abruptly cuts to total silence.